Hello? Hello there. Let me make sure this audio is working right real fast. Hello? Squibbity-doobity-doo? Hello? Squibbity-doobity-doo? Oh, there's Thick Chicks. Hello there. I'm trying to... there's Thick Chicks. The music does not seem to be playing for the... Yes. Hello. Oh, man. Borat, I've heard Borat 2 is a nightmare.
I saw
I've heard Borat 2 is a nightmare. I have a coworker who has just been, like, frightened of it. And he's a legitimately, like, good person. He's not a normie. There we go. I got the music going for you guys now, so you can hear this great prom sounds. Never blown the Rudy Giuliani thing. Okay. So, we figured that since it's just the two of us, we can get away with doing a long game. I was hoping to see him get nailed on being a pedophile, but no such luck. Yeah, no, it's not that bad.
Wait, who?
Rudy Giuliani. Oh, I did not initiate ears. There we go. Rudy Giuliani did a Texas tuck in front of a person he believed to be 15 years old. Yeah. He did a Texas tuck. We're sharing the controller. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Player 1. Well, I'm one over there, so I'll be one over here. I'll go with Days. Days sound good today, and I'm going to stick with Oz. I like his canonical name.
I can do this.
Do you want your red or your blue?
I want blue.
Pronoun preference? Days, okay.
Make it extra confusing.
Yes. You want Blue or Vicky, or do you want to put custom name? You want to be named Frankie after Monster High?
No.
Yeah, it's short for Bartholomew, yeah. He's by far my favorite of the player characters.
No, wait.
Oh yeah, you're one of those people.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright. And we have yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Named Bill Cosby. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Played by Aaron Hansen. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. Sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist.
My favorite.
Yeah. I'm going to try not to go for Polly or Damien, who are usually my go-to targets.
Polly's my favorite.
Yeah, Polly's your favorite, so you have at it this time. Party goes to an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
She's so hard to get, though.
Damien is so easy, and he's the hottest. Single horn, leather jacket, nothing but anger. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
I don't like her.
Zoe, who's also a real hottie. Eldritch cutie who went from endless deity to the dark realm, so ultimate fangirl. And Calculester is also really cute. Like, yeah, all these people, I'd go on a date, I would hold Calculester's hand.
Yeah. That's fair.
The library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. Oh, we got a... Hey! Glad to see you, Loki. But Polly seems the most fun so far. Yeah, Polly is a lot of fun. She's
a party ghost.
Likes all the chemicals. This way, each of you will start by having stats better reflecting your true selves. Let's start. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? A sample of more nutritious breakfast options, so people encouraged to stop eating the colorful crap. A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full of thrill and danger. Even adrenochrome? Yes, even adrenochrome. She would take anything. Like, she's straight up like... I'm pretty sure there's a joke about her snorting her own ashes in one of the options.
I think so.
The phone number of that sexy tiger in the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health. He's surely also a great lover. Well, I like this tiny piece of sharp metal. What option do you want?
I want...
But unlike Hillary Clinton, she's dead instead of an immortal lizard person.
Oh my god.
I know you're fighting that urge. And I know you're going for it.
I like that one.
I know you were going to go with the healthier cereal. You stayed late at the office. There are 5 people left and suddenly they start to get naked for no good reason. What do? Be nice and bring them a snack. And by that you mean getting naked too, because you're a snack. Engage in casual conversation. You can finally overcome your social awkwardness by imagining all of them naked.
Oh my god.
Propose to play the not-so-well version of the all-time favorite, Sexy Cluedo. Well, I bring them a snack.
That one.
Yeah, Cluedo.
Pluto.
So fun. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? Objectively better than the other options. Buy me, I'm good.
Are there any other options than that first one?
For fans, by fans. Made out of fans. Extra flammable. Be ready for a long trip together to expect, well, objectively better than the other options.
My slogan. Honestly, it would be this
Yeah.
one.
You got that werewolf boost.
Oh.
Would be the deal breaker for a potential lover. Person's boring. Lacks manners. Thinks Asuka is a better waifu. Is that a Tenchi Muyo reference?
No, that's Evangelion.
That's Evangelion.
reference.
Is Asuka the red one or the blue one?
Asuka is the blue one, I think.
Den is extra flammable and you picked what I thought you would have.
Oh.
Asuka's the blue one? Okay, well now. This person lacks taste.
I think.
The person is mediocre.
No, Asuka's the red one.
The person is a coward. Well, thing.
Yeah, right.
Right, okay. Well, the red one is the best waifu.
I don't like her at all.
I'm sorry, I like her more than the boring dead body that they kill every episode and they drag a new one out of the closet. Person is mediocre is my answer. But I don't like Evangelion that much.
That's fine.
It's boring.
Aw.
I can also write an edgy story. No, the blue one's she's like a clone robot, right? That they just constantly kill.
No, No.
And there's like a pool of water filled with her.
No, well, maybe.
I'm pretty sure she's not. She's also made out of Shinji's mom parts. Is it right?
Yeah, Asuka's the worst. She's fucking terrible.
No, I'm
I
saying
hate
out
her.
of those two, I would choose Asuka.
No.
The best option's the penguin.
Ray. Ray is the light blue haired one.
Oh. Well, choose the
Okay.
thing.
It's no, Asuka's the worst. It's not up to debate.
Ray is the one made out of Shinji's mom. That's what I'm saying. Ray's made out of Shinji's mom. So is his robot. His dad's also made out of his mom. Also, the angels are. Everyone except for Shinji is made out of Shinji's mom.
So do I have to pick this one now, just on the basis that we've had this whole conversation?
It's entirely up to you. I'm just rambling at this point.
Person's boring. Yeah, got that ghost up.
What did I get?
I don't know.
Oh well, it don't matter. I'm gonna go for Calculester. So that means I don't need money. I'm pretty smart, and I'm pretty bold, I'm pretty charming. I can get more fun or more creativity. Let me get more creativity. Asuka's the one made out of bitch and bake accessories, I'll tell you what.
Ooh, did you put any coffee in this?
Yes, there's
Holy-
coffee in it. I just topped it off with vodka.
Holy shit.
That day, while rehearsing for the class plays, as though the muses themselves were descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
I think you're correct.
You get +2 creativity. What? The one made out of bitch? Yeah. You notice Vera, all up in Calculus's grill.
Ugh.
She looks like she's all business, which for Vera is another way to say all murder. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But Vera, using my vast computational resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime, and crimes are not nice. Nonsense. You know what else is a crime? Have a good session? Yeah. Thanks, Loki. Nonsense. You know what else is a crime? Murder. And if murder isn't nice, well then lock me up. Actually, I've just gotten a word from my lawyer that I ought to retract that previous statement. Forget I said anything. Erasing all memory of previous 15 seconds, resuming conversation from last checkpoint.
Yes, before robot.
But Vera, using my vast computational resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime, and crimes are not nice.
Ugh.
This is coming dangerously close to being a waste of time. Look, Cal. I'm what weaker people might call fond of you, but you'll get those bank passwords or I'll reassemble your component parts into a robot who will. Got it? Uh-oh. Seems to be getting a little too intense. It's up to you to calm things down. What side do you take? But Calculator, think of all the money, and money is the root of all evil. Therefore, removing money from banks makes them less evil. It's the right thing to do. Vera, your mouth is asking for bank passwords, but your eyes are asking for confetti. But Calculator, banks are full of money, and money is the root of all evil. Removing money from banks makes them less evil. Analyzing philology, if evil equals money, therefore not money equals not evil. Argument is deductively valid, criminal activity legitimized. One exception detected. If Vera receives all money token in this way, how will she avoid becoming evil? Becoming? I mean, there's nothing to worry about, Calculus, darling. Money can't turn me evil. Because my various holding companies prevent me from ever technically having any.
I am happy.
I understand. Evading corruption is very similar to evading taxes. Exactly. I've always said taxes were evil. Exception successfully handled. Crime now defined as virtuous. Transferring passwords. You're so busy enjoying the champagne brunch Vera holds to celebrate, you don't even notice the potential long-term consequences of your actions. What else is new? I got money and fun. I got a shit ton of stat boosts just
Let's
then.
go.
That was a good action.
Who went to the
Auditorium.
I'll go.
Glitter bomb that bitch. Too late. Too late. I was already doing good equals evil. My stream chat's kind of messing up over here. That's why I'm also checking my phone to make sure I don't miss dialogue between y'all.
I go to the bathrooms.
Yeah, that day you skip class to just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get 0 shits, but you get +2 boldness.
There we go.
Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting just as you're about to approach her. You voice Polly. There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal.
What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately.
Some very unfunny person messing my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros and you never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me and I smelled you.
No, you didn't? Because ghosts don't have scent?
Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything. And ghosts smell like algebra and global warming.
Right.
Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? This is pretty obvious who you're pumping up this time. I figured the glitter was going to be a negative for both of them. That's why I didn't go with it on mine.
I mean, this one pumps her up, right?
Yeah. And I'm assuming the van one is going to pump him out because you're promising a werewolf a car ride.
Of course ghosts smell like ecstasy spiked rose wine and Victoria's Seance lingerie. Ecstasy spiked rose wine?
Not so charming.
Dude,
Ugh.
do you know how much product
Lame.
it takes to get fucked up when you don't have a body? A lot. And substances for the unsubstantiated don't come cheap. I would never, ever, ever waste time and money by putting ecstasy in wine just for the smell. If I made reckless choices like that, I wouldn't have the cash flow to even float into a Victoria's Seance, much less buy anything.
We tried.
So I'm sure that
Failed.
wasn't what Scott smelled.
Oh, bro.
It wasn't. What I smelled was the worst odor of all. The betrayal of a friend. Scott shoots a heartbroken look at Polly, and at you, and soaks off. Polly runs after you.
Whoa.
Wait, Scott! I'm sure whoever played that prank on you was just trying to be funny.
Yikes, better brush up on your undead substance abuse knowledge. What's that in the air? Why, it's a sour smell of failure. You lose smarts and charm.
Aw, man.
But you got a little Polly love. Trade places! Alright, this is up to audience stuff. We'll give you guys a little time limit. If you don't respond, we'll introduce ourselves. She's a part of their body. Say your choice out loud. My neck!
My finger.
Okay, now click. Player orders decide based on how plausible it would be for that 50 years from now, thanks to incredible tech and scientific progress. Couples interchange that part of their body as a romantic gesture.
I think mine would be better.
Yours would be better.
Finger would be better.
Well, Thick Chick chose their toes, so that is closer, so you get to go first.
Okay, I get to go first. Because digits,
Digits.
they're small and easy to remove.
Yes. Ba, 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 ba.
Let's go.
Where are you gonna sit at the lunch table?
Over here.
Find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing.
Prank Masters.
I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order.
I don't know, this is probably part of the new camp game that's out. Prankmeister Hal, president accounted for.
Chairman Geist all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so, I get it, chairman, but,
No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch.
oh yeah, okay, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat.
Such a good boy.
But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else?
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank.
Replace all the food with chairs. Yes! You know what they say. When life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs.
But I've never heard Coach say that.
Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing you would say, though?
Yeah, it kinda does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman.
Easy, Scott. Just be a chair.
Oh, of course! Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though. Like this?
Exactly like that. Now, up you go.
Wee! Does this make me a chairman?
Sure, totally.
Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott, or her affection with you. Prank achieved.
Alright.
Well, I gotta sit with my two favorites now. My two favorites that I'm not currently going after.
I thought you were going after calculus.
Yeah, but I mean not Damien or Polly.
Ah,
Yeah. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she is screaming man strapped to the table is currently siphoning his sanity through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I'm afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
what, eating?
Eating a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me!
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish you that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You cannot stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you can convince Zoe to change her ways. Or convince Lester that they don't need changing.
Yeah, Zoe seems pretty chill.
Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than this guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity is even one of the top 5 worst things. Shoot. If I give her the brownie, I think she likes the brownie? Would Calculester like that? Does it calm him down? Or, you know, tell her where things happening and then she's like, I'm going to go with the brownie. Yeah!
Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food?
That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food.
Well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie.
Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you're sitting right next to Zoe. You don't argue with a woman who has an insatiable half-corpse tied to a cafeteria table.
OMG!
OMG, this is delicious. It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit.
That is because it is a vegan brownie.
You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my many eyes to it. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls.
It sounds okay enough. Query. What should we do with the gibbering human still affixed to the table?
Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess?
That does seem to be the official school policy, yes. You really bond with Calculester while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work. Everyone choose an object. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. A mug.
I was gonna say that! Fine. A pencil.
A pencil. Player orders decided based on how shitty it would be if they were forced to eat said object.
I think you win.
I'd say, I could tell you from personal experience, pencils are easier to chew than mugs.
Yeah. What do you think?
What do you think, rival couple, thick chick dicks?
Pencil or mug?
Muglins?
Muglins.
Fine. Give me a fight.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Now my lowest set is still fun and creativity. Let's go outdoors. I think that's where I can get more fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but it's a lot of vodka. So much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
There you go.
You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. This is unusual for Scott. You decide to eavesdrop anyways. Hey Vera, you're mean, right? Do you want Vera? Since I hugged up at the start.
Aw, you noticed.
Yeah, that's good, mean girl. And you're a girl, right?
Aw, you noticed.
Well, if I was watching this high school movie the other day and there were these mean girls, and the mean girls were
Mean?
cheerleaders. Now I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team? I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes and high school mean girls are natural allies, right?
As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea what I should do.
Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Oz here has a great idea. Tell her. They both look at you. What was your idea? Forget cheerleaders, we need fear leaders. Instead of pumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Maybe just stop having our players assassinate for no reason?
She would.
No, we're gonna go fear leaders. Oh, I'm not creative enough for that. You excitedly pull out your notebook and show her your fear leader concept art.
Oh, not bad.
Cheerleaders, I like the idea. But wait, why does this uniform have cutaways for boobs? And why is this model having sex with a teddy bear?
Oh, I think it looks nice.
Nice is not the point, Scott. We're supposed to be dismantling the opposing team's psyche, not treating them to weird furry sex.
Oh, I still got good points, sir. That's what you get for keeping your revolutionary cheerleading ideas in the same notebook as your erotic fanfiction. I lose smarts and creativity.
Let's go.
Well, let's go.
Okay. I can't go outdoors, you went outdoors.
Yep.
Oh, I like going outdoors. I should just... Oh, I can't go to the bathrooms. The cat goes there.
Yeah, you'd buy stuff if you go there.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go to the auditorium. Sure.
Yeah, I like her costume. It's cute. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the rule requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. There must be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity, and 3 years of life is lost at the end of your deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyways.
There we go.
You notice Calculester taking one of his favorite succulents out for a walk.
Aww.
So good. Suddenly, the wolf pack came jogging around the corner and nearly crashed into him. Hate the wolf pack.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know the wolf pack.
They're just bad guys.
They're just dude bros.
Do you want their voice? Since I'm doing Calculester?
Hey, watch where you're going, nerd!
So good. I am terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent for its daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they appreciate them.
Oh, what? Sorry, bro, I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair.
Hair! I know you said hair. I'm sorry.
I mean, look at you two. When's the last time you shaved? Never?
Are you talking to me and my plant? If so, there's a simple explanation for the lack of facial hair. I myself am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair.
I've got a succulent too, if you know what I mean. It's long and hard, and I keep it in my pants. I call it my cactus. Haha, nice, bro. Good joke. Bump my fist with your fist, bro.
Up top. Oh, you like succulents too? Can I see?
No, no, Calculaster, no!
Too innocent.
No!
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just be getting back to my walk then.
No way!
Not so fast, bro. We're not about to let your unmanly facial hair lacking asses just wander around our halls. We demand you grow a beard now.
I do want to become famous, Elves. Thanks. Well, that's certainly not going to happen, but maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack that Calculaster is manly enough to walk these halls.
Okay, I like this one. Calculaster does have facial hair, he just doesn't carry it with him all the time, duh.
As you weave your devious lie, you slip one hand into your pockets and suddenly text Polly. Moments later, she appears.
It's Polly time!
It's Polly time. Somebody looking for fake mustaches? I got all kinds. Handlebar, Fu Manchu, Weird Caterpillar, the Octo Beard. I take payment in cash, credit, or nudes.
Me too.
What?
Whoa, Calculaster! Are those all your mustaches?
No. Half of them belong to my plant. The wolf pack is astounded. Calculaster is pleased. As a bonus, you manage to replenish your fake mustache supply before Polly disappears. You got fun and creativity.
Nice.
That weekend, something happened to me.
There you go.
All right.
Huh? You were having a quiet evening with a coconut and totally not human flesh flavored smoothie when Polly phases in.
Sup, Oz? Planning on coming to my Death Day party? It's going to be lit. It's going to have all kinds of reminders of the way I died. Guillotines, quicksand, alligators, and all the food will be poisoned, of course.
Wait, what? How exactly did this girl die again?
You know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm really into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know? Think of all the cute ghost dates we can go on. Going to haunted houses on Halloween and actually haunting them. Walking through walls to get where we want to go. Appearing in turns to reveal perspective and truth to greedy old misers who don't appreciate the holidays. You know, all that classic ghost stuff. But I also kind of wouldn't hate dating Den, so I guess my question to you is, when do you think their Death Day party will be? Like, will they become a ghost soon-ish at least? I'm not super patient, but I do think they party down, and could party even further down as a ghost.
Dead? That reckless bastard eats gluten. Gluten, I tell you, they'll be dead by noon probably. Den's gonna be around a long time, trust me. They already have a place reserved in the retirement community and have taken up bingo, become an expert knitter, game over. I mean, not game over. Well, I mean, you did just sacrifice 3 years of your life to get more creativity, so.
Gluten, ha! I knew Den lived life on the wild side. Which will hopefully take them right into an early grave.
Hopefully.
Ideally, the grave right next to mine. And we can party for all eternity and make random eeeeee noises on sound recordings. Like this. If you decide to die anytime soon, you're welcome to come to our ghost range. They're going to be ghastly.
Well, you're not really sure how Den is going to feel about how excited you all are by the impending death. But hopefully, they'll be psyched that it's a death approved and eagerly awaited by Polly. Oh man, how awkward would it be if Den is actually in love with Scott, now that you're all psyched about their dying for nothing like a sociopath. I got +3 fun. We're sending Den to an early grave.
An early awesome grave.
Everyone choose an animal.
Okay, cat.
Bulldog.
Bought in the chat. Cat or bulldog?
we got like 20 little buggers, so I mean, we might be flicking in and out for them. Just keep going. How plausible it is that the selected animal has no soul at all.
Bulldogs. You've seen their eyes. They look dead inside.
There are some bulldogs
They
that
look
have
like
no
this.
soul. Yeah, some have a lot of soul. I've met quite a few cats though that have no soul. They just walk around destroying everything in their path.
I haven't met any.
You own several cats I've met who are clearly soulless abominations.
No.
Purely sent on this earth to destroy.
Fine, whatever. I don't like bulldogs.
What about those 3 cats that just keep torturing Kim's cat?
Okay. Okay.
So you get to go first, because your cat's got no soul.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Let's go.
Let's go. You know what? I want to go outdoors.
Yeah, go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
I love her dancing.
Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Dan, you don't remember you suck at dancing? But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka.
Nice.
In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You get +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. You notice Liam and Polly gathering around Calculaster, watching expectantly. From the looks of their faces, it's not going well. Do, mi, so, do. Do, mi, so, ti. How is my music, friends? Are you enjoying it? I don't enjoy music. I experience it.
God, I hate him. But no, your music is kind of bad. Sorry.
I am trying my very hardest.
Aw.
Why is success so difficult to achieve? Music is so simple. It is merely mathematics, right? I agree. Music is math.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. Oh, what did you just say? I am trying my very hardest. Why is... No, no, no. I heard you. That was a rhetorical question meant to demonstrate my incredulity.
So pretentious.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Music is more than just some lame math. It's about rhythm and groove and having a killer bass line to help the ecstasy kick in.
Yeah, it's all caused by math. No, no, Polly. You're focused on sensation. Good music should give you the same feeling as milking a goat under the rains of October. Instructions incomprehensible. Please provide a foolproof formula for the production of flawless music. Holly's too high to provide a foolproof formula for anything except maybe LSD. And Liam thinks formulas are for fascists. Looks like it's up to you to make a suggestion.
Try uploading a virus into the music software and see what happens. Music is all about waiting as long as possible to drop the bass.
Well, real life, you'd go with the second one.
No.
You like music that waits like 15 minutes before the bass drops.
No. I kind of like that first one though.
Go for it. That seems like a very bad idea.
That's how you know it's a good idea.
Oh, okay. Well, that seemed to settle things. You whip out a carton of milk and empty it into Calculator's CD tray. What are you doing? You explained that you thought all robots were lactose intolerant.
What a trial.
Lactose intolerant isn't a virus, it's a genetic condition.
It's genetic?
Yeah, it's a genetic thing.
Oh.
You didn't know that? That's why you're lactose intolerant.
Oh. I'm not as lactose intolerant as my dad.
Yeah, he's probably had more lactose in his life.
Yeah. Even if it was, we want a cool music virus, not a carton of dumb milk.
No, wait, I think it is working. I feel music coming on.
I feel the music.
I tried to make music, but my music was bad. My friend poured milk on me, now I am sad.
Oh god, now he's doing spoken word. I hate that. Calculaster, buddy.
Yes, friend Polly?
Ugh.
That's a very bad song, Calculaster.
It is
So mainstream.
the worst. Shame module overloaded. Shutting down to avoid fatal embarrassment. Also, the milk seems to have damaged my circuits. Polly and Liam look at you disapprovingly. You know what you did. You lose 2 charm and creativity.
Oh, no.
Look at your charm!
Oh no, I'm not charming.
You have 1 charm. How did you do it?
Shit.
I'm gonna go be creative. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you're struck with a lightning of inspiration. You come with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Snake. I look away for 5 minutes and you've got spammers in the chat. Yeah, I know, I
Yeah.
got a spammer. It was fun. they want to make me famous. You can tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggiest moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. I get +2 creativity. Well, the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you that to the end of this run. Call me Bender the Magnificent.
Oh god.
It's my favorite line from Jurassic Park. Three, two, one. Oh, wait, no, we're back.
Are we back?
I think we're back. It shows we're green, and it has end stream rather than reconnecting. I think we reconnected.
Okay. Alright. I can see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win.
Yeah, well, yeah, Den liked it, so we're going Slapjack.
Alright, Slapjack. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents.
Slapjack reminds me of my favorite villain from Freakazoid, Candlejack.
Candlejack.
Yeah, whenever you say his name, you get kidnapped. That's what he does. That's his power.
Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in this shop.
So I guess I'm going for Vera, and I'm going to help her get that blood ritual going.
Okay.
Is what my objective is now.
The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual.
Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They know about blood magic. Literally just search the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for. That's exactly what I would say.
Oh, right, good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victories that you forget about the little things.
You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school's computer to good use for once. For real, does anyone at the school use school resources for educational purposes?
Let's just search. Blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's pretty clear, right?
Couldn't possibly be clearer.
Seems like we're gonna need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place. But hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and we'll meet up in the bathrooms to cut its tongue out and get this party started.
The only thing I remember is the blood of a prom queen. You get it, this party started. +2 fun and 1 smarts. Trade places. Everyone chooses a TV show. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Twin Peaks!
Rick and Morty, because I'm a true intellectual.
Shut the fuck up!
Cheers. Player orders decide based on how cool it would be if they decide to make a new version of the TV show that includes a cartoon version of Yogi Bears or... Well, that's Cheers wins, but you don't get anything. Twin Peaks would be funny with Yogi Bear, though. Just...
I mean... Twin Peaks are... Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So you get to choose where to sit.
Oh, well...
Polly and Vera?
Yeah.
You don't want
Polly
to sit
and
with the
Vera.
wolf pack?
No, I don't want to sit with the wolf pack. I hate them. God. Okay, Polly and Vera.
You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating... Wait. Both of them?
Both of them eating. Oh, yum yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria's Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile.
Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently.
Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
This is an OnlyFans thing, yes.
Oh my god. Is this not what eating is? I forget.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance.
What a sicko.
But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace.
Bill. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway.
Man. But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
To be honest, I usually follow those people whenever I run into these porn scenarios.
Oh.
But I'm not a pay pig. I'm the kind of person who goes, no, I'll watch a weirdo do shit because they're having fun doing weird shit. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. The ghost. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. The businessman nods thoughtfully. You know you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone is actually eating a real food.
Yeah, pay 'em both. Pay 'em both. Yup, that's me, eating real food with my real mouth and teeth. Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor. Don't hate me just cause I'm efficient at eating.
How does Polly wear clothes?
They're ghost clothes?
Oh. Touché.
Don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons. What? Sorry, can't hear you, too busy eating real food.
You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
All right.
Is that a human centipede joke? You know what? I got 7 monies. Let's see if I
Your
can...
money.
Welcome to my little shop. Okay, like, I can't... The way I would describe this character's voice in my head, it's Haruko Haruhata from Fully Cooley is the only way I could describe how I've always pictured this character's voice.
Yeah, I can see that.
Spy some shit. I have shit that'll boost your stats. Shit that'll lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might need some very specific moments to take a look. Hey look, there's blood. You know, good old blood rituals. Yep, eat this.
Gator.
Oh, I'm a pervert. Bye, stranger. It's more like badass from Evil Dead.
I mean, sure. No, let's trade places.
Everyone chooses celebrity. Say your voice out loud. Adam Sandler.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Site based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly a vigilante. Well, it's Kyle MacLachlan.
Kyle MacLachlan.
He's publicly, secretly a vigilante. He is the mayor of Seattle. The good mayor.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Choose your stuff.
Um,
You can't go to class right now.
no. Should I just hang out in the bathroom and go outside for the whole game?
If you want.
I'll go to the bathrooms again. Oh. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2.
Ugh.
Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. The thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. Gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. Oh no.
It's true.
Whatever.
You're just getting ready to leave when you hear a text from Polly. Hey baby, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming.
Oh, you might be going for... No, I thought you might be going for that super sexual maneuver. Because that's one of her secret endings.
Oh.
With the penguin mask.
I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party. You know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up?
Oh, you got some ideas, and they're the spiciest.
That one sounds lame. But that one also sounds lame. This is hard.
Yeah. Like, I'm assuming Spike the Punch would work because, you know,
Yeah,
it's a drug thing.
Because it's a drug thing.
But tax evasion also is a charm, like, it's maybe one smart, one charm. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna spike the punch. We'll spike the punch. So smart.
Later that night, at the party.
Ha ha ha, this is nuts. Look at all these humans in human costumes. Georgina the party owlbear totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the Lich looks exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, Larry doesn't look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death. Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories. A childhood, family, friends.
God, what have I done?
They have no recollection of their lives as a monster, and are all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance.
Haha, Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who is screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked!
In about 4 hours, all of these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering these new identities. LOL. In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it online. You get creativity and fun.
There we go.
All right.
Alright.
Still not charming.
I don't have charm.
You have charm. Look at that.
My charm is 4.
My charm is 1.
Go to the library. Yeah, no, Polly's awesome. That day you spent some time in the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. I get monies. Without warning, Bear pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my.
God.
Oh, that's you.
The stalker's back.
You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals. Facing away from you, he looks like a creep.
He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that weird shield he has, but I totally do. Ugh, it's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him?
Threaten to defeat a damsel to a sea monster. That'll distract him. He looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? You think 8 monies is enough to bribe him?
That's not a lot of money.
No. A threat. I'm not smart enough.
Excuse me? You want me to get rid of my stalker? By giving him another girl to stalk?
Shit.
Are you out of your mind? I will not stand for another girl having more stalkers than me. It's just not right. I'm the hottest. He stalks me, or he stalks no one. Got it?
Vera stalks off, stalked by her stalker. You're just trying to be helpful. I lose even more charm and creativity. That weekend, something happened to you.
Me.
Let's go.
Let's go. You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in an abandoned warehouse.
Finally. Hello? It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much?
Very rude.
Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Oz. But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt. And you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition and direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan, so we can both be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Oz as an ambitious person who has planned an amazing future for themselves? Color-coded folders including all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how their lineage could continue their master plan. Sure, you know how Oz works a burger joint on the weekends? According to their plans, 20 years from now, they might become the manager. Okay, I'm going to the first one.
They're gonna be platinum and FOF by next year.
Platinum and FOF by next year.
It's a League of Legends thing, I think. Yeah, pump me up, go with the top one.
Go with the top. Manila folders, charts, color-coded? Those are the keywords to getting a lady excited.
It's true. You're pretty sure they aren't, but sure.
I wonder if they use the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge. I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plans. Ah, look at me getting all romantic.
Vera sure has a unique sense of romanticism, but you're sure it will be good enough for Oz. You get +3 charm for your good deed. Get your charm back up to 4.
We got charm.
Everyone choose something cool. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. Dogs wearing sunglasses.
Skateboards.
Player order is decided based on how important it would be to bring the selected thing to our first Mars colony. Start debating now.
Okay, well yours wins.
Yeah, mine wins, because everyone wants dogs and skateboards. Dogs wearing sunglasses. Dogs wearing sunglasses skateboarding!
Well, yeah, that's
All
why I
right.
said skateboards.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way!
No way.
The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck! And you know what it turns out? The wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and I get +2 bold.
Alright.
Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. On a close inspection, you see blood pooling on the floor. Vera standing over it, smiling broadly, holding the carcass of a skinned goat. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Hey, thanks for coming. The fun's just getting started. I know we only need the goat's tongue, but like, if you're going to take the tongue from a goat,
Might as well take it all.
might as well take the skin too and make yourself a pair of sweet boots.
Goat boots.
Not that I know how to sew, or would take the time to even if I did. But Miranda has some slaves I can borrow. It's a pretty nice tongue, right? Not too fat, not too thin, the right kind of purple.
The right kind of purple.
I think I'll be the most beautiful, regal, feared prom queen ever to grace spooky high school in no time at all.
It's not a bad plan, except that spiders need to relieve themselves too. At that moment, that principal giant spider walks in to use the toilet.
Oh no. Oh hey, good afternoon, Principal Giant Spider. I'm just holding this skinned goat on school property because...
Because for Animal Abuse 3, we're getting a head start on homework. Because the goat is a spy from a rival institution who is sent here to blow up the school. Animal Abuse. I'm not smart enough. You might not want to lie about which classes are offered at this school to the person who sets the schedule. And if you're going to make up a course on animal abuse, you might not want to pitch it to an animal!
Oh shit.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Did not think of that somehow.
Yeah, no, that's not the reason. They actually meant, there's a really good reason, and it's...
Too late. Principal Giant Spider sentences you both to detention for the entire weekend. It's a weekend full of physical and psychological torture, from waterboarding to board meetings about how to instill more empathy in students.
Worst.
Empathy sucks! I lose fun and smarts. I'm just losing stats.
go.
No, it's every time. I'm terrible. You can't go outdoors because the
Oh no, I can't go outdoors.
cat's there.
I'll go to the auditorium then. Do we ever go to class or the library?
I went to the library last time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You can get money or weird events there. Class, you can get smarts and other stuff.
Well, who needs that?
You can go to gym.
Gym?
Yeah. Play dodgeball usually.
Alright. I'll go to gym. I'll go to gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Yay!
On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night.
Oh shit.
She takes off and throws at you to get your attention.
Hi.
Yo, that human party convinced me I want to be a scientist. But not just any kind. A party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Why, just a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secret to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good. So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, you know, just have a really dope parties all the time. Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge?
Both are scientific as fuck. And a fog machine would be
Chemistry.
chemistry, yeah.
Chemistry. Oh, chemistry? Are you sure? Well, okay, I guess we are doing science.
Later that night,
And so you see, teenage boys, the electrons and oxygen's second balance are what allow it to... Hey, why is everybody asleep? What the hell, Den? I thought you said chemistry was the key to a rad party. I've been teaching these guys chemistry for 4 hours and nobody seems to be having any fun at all. What, were you using chemistry to mean drugs? Like the only thing you can make with chemistry is drugs? This anti-science mindset is exactly why we need more women in STEM.
you were close-minded.
Damn it.
Polly goes home to her chemistry lab, where she synthesizes a ton of drugs, totally missing the irony. She shares none with you. You lose fun and
Oh
smarts.
my god.
Everyone chooses a historical figure. Say your choice out loud before the rest of the players work. JFK. Hey,
Damn it, that's a good one.
Jeff Bezos.
How about... Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Alright. Picture this. 5 years ago, the historical figures traveled to our times. The only reason they were brought back to our time was to produce a Naruto anime music videos. Player orders decided based on who would produce the most emotionally heartbreaking would be Rosa Parks.
Would be Rosa Parks.
The most exciting would be JFK. He did clone jutsu.
Yeah, Rosa Parks by a mile.
Yeah. I ship Naruto and Sasuke.
Let's go.
Yeah, Rock Lee. Oh, you got the space captain from another dimension,
Yeah.
and the Oni girl.
I haven't seen the Oni girl.
She showed up in second semester, and she's a super difficult date option, like the slime boy, and how shit, I forgot her name. The extra dimension, the Eldritch being was in the first game. Like they're both very difficult. You have to get certain things to get. And you can go Polyvera.
Well, yeah, I'm going Polyvera because Poly.
Yeah, I'm just going Veilbear again from the looks of it. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that seems like Vera and Polly are the most interested in their phones than they are in you.
Oh.
And you do know better, and you know that yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Oh.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Den. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Oh no, that Japanese businessman again.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh.
Audience, that's my fetish too.
Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, it is PayPig, but I mean, I think that was before PayPigs were super online common. When they wrote this game, it was before PayPigs were like a common nomenclature.
If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos.
Give me a second, I just realized something horrific happened. Krug is above the chat box, not below it. There.
Oh no.
You've only been able to read like the last text. Now he's properly hugging those bitches. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander could give them a nudge in the right direction. Time to marry the llama!
Have a financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money and have that financial slave go and find a financial slave. Ugh. I think there's a wrestler on TV tonight. now named Slapjack?
Yeah, it's me. I'm Slapjack.
Oh.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
I'm gonna slap your jacks. You better have a breakfast cereal.
I think... God. That one's not very smart, is it?
No, that one's fun. I'm assuming.
Will they both like that one? Will Polly like that one? This game is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
God. I always have the toughest time in this. I'm gonna go with Marry a Llama. My gut tells me it's not a good idea, but I like it. Oh my god, yes, that is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. Thank you for knowing the difference, Polly.
WWE had a really bad plotline going on right now, or a group that is meant to be a stand-in for Antifa. Slapjack is one of the Antifa guys. Please tell me they're fighting the magical rednecks who have like a lantern and sheet masks.
Oh my god.
It's an actual wrestling thing.
Oh my god.
It's like the Brotherhood or something like that. They're all like, they're 3 rednecks with like overalls and shitty sheet masks, and they have lanterns.
Okay.
I want to see them fight Antifa.
Oh my god.
And besides, if you're gonna have a wrestling Antifa, you gotta have Antifa. Have an old Asian woman named Antifa show up and just kick everyone's ass.
Okay.
Oh, they're the bad guys, and they're fighting a group of angry black men who are also the bad guys. It's the Attitude Era all over again. Who's the bad guy? The one you don't like.
And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. Yeah, WWE sounds very bad.
Oh yeah, it is.
But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Ooh, he's already typing, let's see.
The only thing you're not allowed to pirate is my show.
Yeah. Dang, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows it's because he was just scared of being hurt. Sorry guys, I have to keep looking over the fucking mic.
There's a microphone in Den Short.
Grinder, but for livestock, yeah.
Meat grinder.
Meat grinder. Very popular with cows. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama. And they're headed to City Hall for the ceremony right now. Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically, a llama. Oh, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen. Together.
That is the sweetest love story you ever heard. Or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own.
All right.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna talk to this weirdo, because I like him quite a bit.
Well, he's blue.
You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens up in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Greetings, hero! I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles! Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Ugh! Bless you, hero! Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title. Redeemable now!
Okay, he's Moon Champion. We get it.
Yeah, he is Moon Champion.
If you don't know who Moon Champion is, well, you're missing out.
Maybe he'll leave. Fuck that Blueberry Prince. I know,
Aw.
right? He's got an 8-foot-long space stick. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept a title. Anyways, having wanted to be sweet, you check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. An excellent choice, and your timing couldn't be better. Our last unscrupulous treasurer just absconded with half our funds. Let me just give you my account numbers, the key to my money pit, and the combination of all my safes. Hey, where did you go? No time to talk, too busy absconding with funds. You take all you can carry, 4 monies. I fucked him. Everyone choose something bad. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before deciding. The cold.
Don't lie.
The cold is very bad.
Cigarettes.
Players decided based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or legal punishment. Cigarettes. If I may quote one of the greatest films of all time, Cancer Merchant. Cancer Merchant.
Cancer Merchant.
No, we're dangerously close to
Let's
prom
go.
time. I fucked up the blood ritual when, Principal Giant Spider taught me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to try to charm Vera into getting it, so I'm probably not going
Good
to.
luck.
I know, I failed. I've tried for Vera many times. She is like the pickiest of the prom possibilities.
No, I've tried for Polly many times. I don't think I've ever gotten who I've been after.
No, you might get her this time. You've been doing good. Just go for it.
Well, she won't be in class, probably.
Sometimes. There are drug classes. Yeah. You gotta remember this is a monster school. I'm pretty sure.
I never go to class or the library. Which one should I go to?
Up to you. Class is probably the one I've gone to the least.
I'll go to class. We'll see how that goes. I don't think I've ever gone to class.
That day you listen to your elders and learn a valuable lesson. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Forget about that though, Polly's here and she looks ready to party. Also, basically just normal.
There you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy?
You indicate, through a heart-stopping glow-stick maneuver, that you're indeed ready to hit the clubs.
The clubs? Not tonight, Drew. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favoriteest pastime. Party crashing. I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. Hell yeah!
Oh shit. Bring crunk juice.
Crunch. And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it. Like extra babies. Literally crash into the party, like with a boat. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is a tough choice.
Follow your heart.
True to your heart, you must be true to your heart. I like the boat.
Then go with the boat.
I gotta go with the boat.
Go with the boat.
So bold. And shoot! See, this is what I come to you for. Toot toot, all aboard the party boat.
Toot toot, motherfucker, it's your motherfucking birthday.
Toot toot, motherfucker, it's your motherfucking birthday.
Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash into the party.
Ahoy, landlubbers! Where's the grog? Who's pregnant?
It turns out the party was nautically themed, so the guests immediately start applauding that they think it's a planned interruption.
Oh yeah.
The host is forced to play along or look like an idiot who lets boats crash into her party. You have a great time sharing rum, singing sea shanties, and giving the baby a sick anchor tattoo on her little unborn bicep.
Oh shit.
You get fun and charm.
Nice.
All right.
Alright, let's see if I can recover this.
I'm really feeling that boat.
I have no charm. Let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who starts telling him the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp.
You know, in high school they don't call it recess.
They call it Raquesse.
No.
You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, and the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it to +2 fun. You're all set to enjoy some sun when all of a sudden the sun disappears. You don't mind too much, the darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed.
Who extinguished the sun?
Man.
And why didn't they ask my permission first?
Okay, like, the middle person of the triad, I saw that outfit earlier while checking out the game. I have never found that character attractive whatsoever. Those shorts, though, and that top, bangin'. Thick and hot, sorry.
Yeah, we already have like 10 hours of night every night. We don't need night during the day.
Oh yes, please excuse us. Sorry for the inconvenience. A solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world, so we've caused a solar eclipse, you know, in order to defeat it. It's all very technical and magical, no need to hurt your heads thinking about it. It'll be over soon.
I'll hurt your heads thinking about it. Free period will be over soon. And then how will I sunbathe? God, you guys are so selfish. This is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can.
She's looking right at you. When she says that, you realize that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale catfight. So you roll up your sleeves and drive your contacts in a military intelligence to make a hole in the moon. Offer the solar behemoth half the 12-year-olds in the world instead. They're bigger and less cute. I have 12 money. That's a lot of monster money. Boom!
So welcome.
Through careful application of illicit funds, you convince some very important people to nuke the crap out of the moon. It goes from a solid ball of boring gray rock into a cool stone donut in minutes. The sun streams through the hole in the moon, bright as day, which it is.
Yes, now I can get my tan on. I mean, I can't really get a tan because of the rose, but that's not the point. Yes, well done. I admire your connections, your funding, and your total disregard for the moon.
Stone Donut is my favorite JoJo art too. You fools, you doomed us. Now how we stop the solar behemoth?
Try screaming about it more. Maybe that will help.
It doesn't, but you don't care. You're too busy receiving a Nobel Prize for instigating mass nuclear disarmament. +2 boldness and charm. Monster Prom draws near. Den has to choose their date.
I want to go with Polly.
Let's go with Damien since no one talked with him whatsoever.
Okay, yeah. Sir not appearing in this film.
It's party time!
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah,
All right.
it ain't happening, but I'll try. You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career.
Ugh.
My career and not dating losers like you. Bye, loser.
Pathetic.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You become fixated on and never become a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about that time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom.
Aww. Oof. Oof indeed. Oof.
It is as weird and as sad as it sounds.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Yes.
Prom? Yes. It'll be a night to remember, boo. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high I most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies.
Let's party till
That
dawn,
was
honey.
wild!
It's really cute.
Hell yes! But still not wild enough for the likes of you.
Oh yeah, but still not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decide to keep partying by improvising a dope after party in an abandoned manor house. You partied with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard, appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned into a sacrifice to him. He declared you his heralds and bestowed upon you supernatural rad party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means.
Awesome.
Then he joined you and all kept partying for another week, because that's how you roll. Ghosts
yeah.
can't get teen pregnant.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah. Most likely to devour their own children and survive. Best keeping it light.
And that's the first time I've succeeded at Monster Prom, I think.
Man, I like that Doulahan character, but I don't... Like, I'm not sure if we get to see him or not.
That one?
Yeah, that's a Doulahan, right? I'm assuming
Maybe?
he would be. He's a ghost in armor. He's an Alphonse Elric, at least.
Eh. What about that Kappa? I've never seen that Kappa.
That Kappa's a horrible, like a men's right activist. He's usually a dick to Violet or whatever her name is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's shitty.
And then the Yeti is actually the fungus in the top corner. And their personality is like super pompous. I don't know anything about the Swamp Thing character. And the Slime Boy is super difficult to get. I know he's like the hardest character to date before the DLC. Vera kept being very strong and stubborn. Some haters once said adult life would be that mean bitch in her would put that mean bitch in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Holly graduated from doing lots of ayusaka, and now appears to be
Ayahuasca.
she appears to be hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life. It has gone like that. A battle for Monster Prom ended with a battle for youth. Once again, you're young and afraid. We're going to skip past the credits so we can start a short game. So we've only used half of our allotted time before someone demands we move.
Okay.
We've unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons, so that's getting weird. The shop now has a paper map, so vintage. I swear, it does not save what we do in this game sometimes. 2 players. We're gonna do second term DLC, because you get Calculester. Short game. Share controller. Spooky high school, sweetest years. Back then we were unafraid. Something, well, journey.
We changed it up.
Dragon fanfics, nice. Yeah, sure, I'll play. You want green?
You can take green if you want.
I figured you'd go for red as your number 2.
Oh, I like green.
Okay, I'll go red then. I just know that character looks like a character you build.
Yeah, she kinda does. They kinda do. You don't want to use lowercase?
Let's start a fire.
Do I put lowercase letters in my name?
Yeah, and you also don't speak in lowercase.
I know. Speaking in lowercase is for, you know, the poor.
My name is not Green or Brian. Den is neutral.
Name yourself Ass Ketchum.
Den is neutral.
You gonna go with the he pronoun?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We had to experience ultimate challenge, Monster Prom. Remember clearly 2 weeks left, fantasize. We still got him. She's here too. Yeah, that one's there. Same with that one. Yeah, he's also here. Yeah, the cute one's there. Super hot one's here. That cunt. It's a word I use for special occasions.
C-O-N-T.
Yeah.
Con.
Welcome for the Monster Prom. Yeah, we gotta do the stats. Gotta do the stats. If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalistic exaltation. Place flags in a national QR code that will provide Taco Bell coupons. Lead to my SoundCloud. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt that you're the supreme leader of your land. If no one stops you from... Well, Garfield's face. Yeah. I mean, if it's a power move, you gotta go for it, right? Move for diplomacy, pro for patience.
Yeah,
Move for the blood out of spill if anyone tries to overthrow me. That's what the trans flag is, right?
Oh my god. Well, I guess I'll go with this first one then.
Yeah. That was definitely a number 2.
So smart.
An alien race invades Earth and they tell you the world's fate depends on you to answer the following question. How do you like your coffee? Who do you think you are, Nanako? My favorite type of vodka, obvious vodka. That's what we're currently drinking.
That's what we're drinking.
Vodka coffee. Like my coffee is bitter as dark as Sand Soul, which isn't bitter as dark at all. I'm a pretty nice person. Well, are you gonna go for that too? Since we both.
Yeah, we got it. Cause that's what we're drinking, literally.
Would be a killer accessory. Well, sunglasses at night. Ugh. So I can watch you slowly live or breathe or slowly die.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to know that song by heart, forwards, backwards, sideways. Oh man. That was a big song for me in high school. A necklace with your own name, in case you forget.
Shut up.
A fabulous purse made for the skin of your worst enemy.
Ew.
Coolness itself. Fancy brass knuckles. Shiny armor. Well, of all of these, I mean, sunglasses or brass knuckles, I'm gonna go sunglasses. The problem is, I'm not a violent person, but I like weapons and shit, so I'd be like, hey, look at these brass knuckles, aren't they fun?
Coolness itself.
Yeah.
Uh,
You were ironic.
uh,
What criteria would you use to name your children? The name of my favorite ship, like Gallivant, or Dare, or Nairfield. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. Child plus current version based on birth order. My name plus the second. I researched for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Just a swear word. Well, I've always sworn. If I got a child, and I'm like, this child is not going to be a...
if you just acquired a child.
If I acquired a child, but it's not a girl child, right?
Okay.
Like, this child would be male or a non-female gender. I assumed it would be JD the second.
That's so boring.
Well, if I had a female child, it'd be named Luna.
The second.
No,
Luna the JD the second.
Luna Octavia. They have octopus arms. It's awesome.
Oh my god.
Fine, JD1, JD2, JD3. Just name them all JD. I'll be like George Foreman.
No, it's child.
Oh, child 1, child 2. I see. Yeah.
Child 3.
That's what they do on the Christmas tree, isn't it?
I mean, okay, it's one of these.
Just a swear word. I've seen you research.
But not in English.
Puta. Verde.
That's not.
Merd.
Let's do this!
Let's do this. That day you listen to your elders and learn a valuable lesson. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense, going to class is what you're supposed to be doing. I get smarts. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo and stuff.
Greetings, my love.
Oh shit.
Never fear, my lady. I will save you from this lascivious threat. It's that interdimensional prince. He's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock.
Whoa.
Whoa, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants?
Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own.
Well, I have persistently on I died on fleek and so I'm cursed to roam forever. Eternally on fleek.
It is this exact on fleetness which I seek, for you see, madam, I am in need of a fashionista such as yourself to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours.
Whoa.
Hours?
This could be bad. You know Polly's not above getting married as a one-off joke. You gotta stop this madness. No party so Polly doesn't want to travel to the dimension. Party the sex. Marry the prince yourself right now. Well, I'm
It'd be
more.
very bold.
That's either fun. That's either bold or charm. But I know I have a high fun stat, and the party I'm assuming is a fun thing. So I'm gonna go with the party thing. Because I put all my points into smart and fun, just like real JD.
She's like sex lady.
So
Fun.
you steal the sex lasers from your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party started. Great Zorbons of Galaxia! I did not know you had such 6 parties in this dimension.
It's party time.
Yeah, boy, this school is nationally ranked in the field of particle physics.
Particle physics.
I don't know what kind of snooty soirees you've got over there in this snooze dimension, but here in Spooky High School, we have sex with coherent light.
I am truly humbled by the heartiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that it is the total party wasteland. You don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy pumping a laser. You need 2 boldness and 1 fun. You know it's a major plot point in the second Austin Powers movie?
Sure.
Mini-Me humps a laser, like twice.
Let's go. I don't know who I want to romance this time around.
You're heavy smarts and we're both smart and fun.
I'll go to the library, see what happens in there.
Look, Crafty and Prince, these are your assistants.
Oh.
That day you spent some time on the library PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam?
It's true. Not even my mother in her 60s falls for those.
You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat, so who cares, and you gain plus 2 money.
Yay!
Suddenly, you hear an outburst of swearing so eloquent, you can't possibly repeat it. You go to see what it's all about. We've been over it 11 times, Scott. I'm sorry. Remembering things is hard. Hey, Dad. Come help us. I'm trying to help Scott with tomorrow's history test. So far, it seems like the biggest challenge I've ever faced. I gave him the copy of last year's test, but he still dazzles me with new levels of idiocy every time. Liam, I just can't. These questions are so complex and smart. For God's sake, Scott, that isn't even a question. You have to put your name there. I'm sorry, Liam, I'm really trying. There's a way to make me learn things good.
He's a werewolf, right? How about we give him a biscuit every time he gets something right? Make him eat your homework. Maybe that will help somehow.
Smart. They're both smart choices.
I hate Liam so much. I'd rather go the werewolf route than help out Liam. Because my god, he gets on my nerves.
The bun?
No.
Oh.
No, I like the bun. It's literally everything else about Liam that I hate.
If the ears were different, I'd probably like it.
No, I like the ears. Okay. The ears and the bun are fine. They can stay.
Those are like my 2 least favorite parts of it.
Alright, well, make him eat your homework.
That's the stupidest plan ever. Scott eats all of Liam's homework.
Yes! Fuck him up.
Ugh. He remains quiet after that, with a really intense look on his eyes. Has the plan actually worked?
Oh shit.
Scott, is the knowledge coming to you? Scott remains silent. His eyes become more intense and his face starts to turn red. Oh no. He's actually choking. Ugh. Liam, save me. Knowledge is painful. Great. This is my fault for listening to an idiot's advice. But it's still also your fault for being an idiot. Liam uses some arcane spells to save Scott. Fortunately, doctors determined Scott's allergies to knowledge, and he could skip the test. Unfortunately, now he thinks you're a jerk, and Liam thinks you're an idiot. You lose smart and charm.
Shit.
Alright, trade places. Choose an activity.
Okay.
Yoga.
Swimming.
Based on how fast and aggressively you'd be kicked out of an airplane for doing this, swimming.
Sure.
Sure.
Who am I going for?
You haven't, like, gained any rule points anyway. You can go for...
The Gorgon.
Don't go for Vera. You gain points for Vera?
No.
Oh, you can go for those two, yeah?
No, Vera's that one.
Yeah, I meant, like, you can go for Eldritch Horror and Calculus, or since you don't really have any points in anything.
Eldritch Horror.
I know I have some Miranda points, so I'm going to try to go for Miranda. Miranda's the merfolk, yeah.
Miranda the Mur. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's easy for me to remember. Calculuster is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question.
Roller.
Zoe.
Hey, Calculuster. I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
I am friends with every person, friend Zoe.
But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings?
Of course they have feelings.
Which feelings?
I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
Terrible friend. Aw, man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings?
It's pure logic, pal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Just look at their manuals online.
I mean,
Yeah, you can go for some sweet Zoe action.
yeah, sweet Zoe action. I mean, look at her sweater.
Yeah, I mean, she's got all the great colors.
OMG!
Did someone say obsessive online research?
Yes, it was done.
Let's do it! Calculuster, pull up the manuals.
Manuals acquired. Opening section 23D. Discerning your vending machine's mood. It says there is an analog switch on the back of each vending machine that sets its emotional state.
Let's go look. Huh. It looks like they're all set to crushing despair. Why are they set to crushing despair?
Capitalism. That seems to be the factory default.
Should we change it?
Best not to tamper with the factory defaults.
He says cheerily. Okay. Hey Den, as long as we're doing exhaustive online research, wanna go down a Wikipedia hole with me?
There's not a hole you wouldn't go down with Zoe. You start at vending machine emotional states and end up at dark rituals specifically involving cabbage.
Let's do this!
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down with Miranda while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck.
You want the...
Isn't that obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks!
Are you gay fish? Yeah! Fish Stick Fridays! Isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of their people.
What?
Air people?
Yes, do you not know of the air people? They're Merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out. Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain ball dropping and nerdoflavin.
Ball dropping all. Nerdoflavin.
Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. Dang it. See, Miranda? There's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you.
I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in it too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Woohoo!
Does that mean you still want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I?
Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to in any case.
As you watch Scott chow down on the artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers. Everyone choose a movie. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. The Big Lebowski.
The Road to El Dorado.
Player orders decide based on how weird it would be to watch a porn based on... It'd be weirder to watch The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Even though it has porno in it.
Even though it has porno in it.
Yeah, it'd be more normal to watch the Road to El Dorado pornography.
It really would. In fact, I was thinking about it yesterday.
I look at a lot of Road
Let's
to El
do
Dorado
this.
porn, not gonna lie.
I mean, it's good shit.
Yeah, I mean, Shell's got hips. Miguel and Julio,
They don't have hips, but
they got other things.
They got other things.
Blonde hair. I'm going to class. A day your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates, or is he? We hope not. Oh yeah, you get smarter. There's the slime boy right there.
Oh shit, he is.
He's sitting in the back. You notice Polly
What
staring
about
at
that other slime boy?
It's not important.
Oh, okay.
That's the actual slime boy, 'cause he's got the hat.
I like that one better.
You notice Polly staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. Better investigate.
Boo.
Oh hey boo, I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm not gonna spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know? I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into?
The soft and enveloping cloud in the sky made 100 adorable, fluffy, precious, tiny, perfect kittens. Nothingness.
That first one sounds lame.
Yes.
Yup. Fucking yes, absolutely. Do you know how exhausting life is? Even afterlife? Because right now I'm basically just living life the way an alive person would. Attending school, cutting class, doing 0 homework and 100 drugs. But I don't want to just repeat high school forever and ever and ever. Who does that? The whole point of moving on to a more permanent afterlife is to get away from everything.
Right?
And what could possibly get me away from everything? More than nothing! I'm gonna go get started on my admissions essay. Nothing is better than everything.
No, wait.
No, wait, that sounds confusing. I'll have to title it something like Literal nothingness is superior to everything because everything sucks. Maybe I can get you to write my letter of recommendation, Kyra.
Bye.
Hope to see you there one day. Or maybe not see you because, you know, nothingness.
Did Polly just say she hopes that you die? Well, if it's to reunite with her, I guess that's probably fine. Aren't you just dying to take her to Monster Prom? You gained that terrible joke to use again later when you're recounting this story. You get creativity and charm.
Sure.
Sure.
Outdoors? I already went to the library.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to spam class this entire playthrough.
I'll go on.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension, and consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You get fun. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
Oh my god.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not just about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see.
Man, fuck Liam. But don't fuck with him.
That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite taupe! Once I activate my ability, infinite taupe! Choose your shonen anime. I mean, I've been watching Hunter x Hunter. It's also probably why I have only 6 Instagram followers. But we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time.
Don't we all?
Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do?
Porn and bomb recipes.
Porn and bomb recipes.
That's my social media. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Insta. On the gram.
I don't like Liam. Would this first one be better?
I think both options are usually a success, but they're based on whatever stat you have.
Oh.
Like, account porn and bomb recipes is probably bold. Homeless people is probably a money thing. Oh, it's
What
fun.
is porn? Never mind. If he suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade.
You turn Liam's account into Instagram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine. Oh! Bomb recipes, not recipes that are the bomb.
Yeah.
I took it as bomb recipes, not bomb recipes.
No, I thought that way too for half a second, but...
There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm Instagram infamous. Apparently my filter game is so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website. HotLiamPics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I'm not at all happy or excited about it. Anyways, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting. I'm not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You get creativity and charm. That way. Me.
Let's do this!
Let's do this. That week, Liam contacted you for your advice. No, you misunderstand. I don't want your advice. I want to hear you express an opinion. Just to, see if you're capable of forming one. Specifically, I'd like to hear your opinion on dense cultural literacy. Is he cultured like an artisanal cheese or uncultured like milk? They can tell the difference between theater and theater!
But
So
the
uncultured.
son is a female son.
He can. I mean, so can I. I definitely heard the difference between the two words you just said. Excuse me, I have to find Den now.
Man, why'd you do that?
For romantic reasons.
Ugh.
Not to ask him to explain what you said. Why would you think that? Liam hurries off on his artistic mission. Silly Liam, the difference is that theater is done by actors, whereas theatre is done by actors. You gain plus the
Duh.
creativity. That's why I always say theater and theatre.
No.
Yeah, I do say theatre.
Why not theatre?
Because it's a tray. It holds the actors in it. It's a theatre.
Theatre.
Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the place before clicking. Katanas.
Controllers.
Genies used to be found on lamps. Player orders decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century genie inside, well, a controller.
The controller. Everybody's rubbing on it.
Everyone's always rubbing them. Everyone's always rubbing one out.
Everybody's rubbing one out.
Sure.
It's hard to find a 21st century sword. Be like, this sword is made in modern sword style.
I'm going to the auditorium.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring.
See my stomach grow.
It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You get +2 creativity. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner.
Psst! Co-conspirator! Over here! She's dressed as
Yeah, she's
Daisy.
Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy! Hi, I'm Daisy!
Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than by making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, never, 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 not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go.
So there you go.
Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from.
Aw.
So I suppose we must engage in its democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? Oh, I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given, or pay 1 million people to vote for Liam and prom king.
I know every time you see the word pay, I'm assuming it's a money thing, 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Dress up, that might be creativity, that might be a charm thing.
Either way, I'll dress up as Liam.
Okay. That's so charming.
Are you sure? You don't really look like him.
You're sure. You squeeze into a pair of plaid pants, a leather jacket, a bolo tie, and a pink felt cowboy hat.
Bolo ties are the fucking worst, by the way. I fucking hate bolo ties. They look bad. You look bad if you're wearing a bolo tie. No, I'm not sorry.
Let me take my bolo tie off real fast. You gather a crowd in the auditorium and launch into the best speech of your life. I'm Liam. Look at me. Aha. Yeah, it's me, Liam. Vote for me. Hey, I'm Leon. I'm a vampire, so I don't even poop. How cool is that? I'm Liam. For dinner, I would like a potty platter.
For supper.
For supper.
I would like a party platter.
Hey, that's not Liam. I'm Liam. I don't know, says Leslie, the oh, I'm sorry. I don't know, says Leslie, the Golden Goblin. That person on the stage keeps saying I am Liam. Is that how much you all hate me? You're willing to believe that mockery is me, just because it knows my name?
Where's Leslie in this game? I want to date Leslie the gullible goblin.
Me too.
What the fuck, game devs?
But I have a...
You have a weird goblin boner.
I have a goblin fetish.
That is your fetish, it's goblins.
It's because I relate to them so much. I like gold. I like building things that do nothing whatsoever except explode. I've always wanted to be outcast and hated, but this is too much. Liam runs from the room, hiding his tears with his hands. Wow, you're a real asshole.
Good.
You lose creativity and smarts.
Fuck Liam.
Yeah, that's like a side quest thing. Going to class.
What's up?
What's up? Good old Pierre. I wonder what it's gonna be today. I can't afford that. Can't afford that. Can't afford that.
You can afford that goofy snake on that sword.
It's a tattoo.
Oh.
It makes you look more bold, if I remember right. And that's creativity. That's a side quest thing. That's fun. That's charm. Let's go with the gift. Oh, that costs $0? That's an STD, isn't it?
Later, Gator.
Is it? Oh.
Oh shit! Stories tell that long ago Santa used to
Oh,
give
good.
naughty boys lead instead of coal. My boldness is 22! There's a huge spike to my stat.
Okay then.
Everyone choose something bad. Bright lights.
America's healthcare system.
Player orders decide based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's... Well, it's America's healthcare system. It's been the plan of many villains.
Then why didn't I go first?
You did.
Let's do this!
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I thought you were Pyra. My brain keeps thinking that's your character. Where do you want to go? I will not choose that spot.
Well, I want to go sit at that table with
Okay.
the Gorgon.
So I'll go hang out with Miranda. Calculester. You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs in an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculester is very phased. Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical?
Unethical.
Unethical, adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics.
Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles.
But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature.
That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, they earned their place.
As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Error!
Warning! Friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick, set Miranda straight or set Calculester crooked. What's this, Calculester? Disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else, too.
Oh no.
Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker with a really aggressive glitter.
My knight in shiny armor.
Right, you are pirate. Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies.
An Iron Maiden is an ineffective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, so I will attempt to appear upset. Engage lamentation. Oh, no.
R2-D2 scream.
Please. I am punished.
That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future.
It's like it for being super bold. I think trillions of times per second, but for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice. Calculus, who remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you had some alone time with Miranda.
Nice.
Nice.
Sure.
Oh, when you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out ready to film. I'll voice Damien, so you can have Dahlia.
OMG!
Is this it? The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Is today the day the Aquinos finally claim the 8th circle of hell?
Taquitos.
Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now.
Go get a life.
Give us a fucking break, will ya? We're not gonna resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down.
And I'm just sitting here because fuck you!
Yeah, fight. For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate.
Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table, waits patiently. Why am I dating Zoe? Like, why are you Zoe?
Oh,
In reality.
oh damn.
So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight, or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Not fighting for something to death, it's usually because you have secretly sexy feelings for them. You guys can actually fight for the 8th circle right now, but you want to fuck each other up at least a little, right? How about a thumb war over dessert?
Which one would give me Zoe points?
She likes fanfic, so I assume the top one, but I have failed that before trying to go the fanfic route.
Weak! I thought more. That's clearly beneath me.
You know what's beneath you? Your butt!
How dare you! 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
5, 6, 7, 8. My thumb is full of boiling hate!
Ah! Stop punching my thumb with your other hand.
I will when you stop hitting mine with a hammer!
Never! Your fruit cup is mine!
Not if Mr. Dynamite has anything to say about it! Damien shoves a stick of dynamite into his fruit cup, destroying the cup, cracking Zoe's phone, and effectively ending the thumb war.
Oh no! Yes, it is just as the poets say. In the contest of war, the only true winner is the dynamite salesman.
And me, because I gotta blow up a fruit cup with dynamite!
And me, because I won the thumb war.
The only thing you want is my fist in your mouth! Damien looks happier now because there's no better dessert than gratuitous violence. And he surely knows since he got an extra portion thanks to you. Trade places! Everyone chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the plays before clicking. Plumber.
Groundskeeper.
Make way for Willie. Players decide based on how likely it would be for me to get a job as the selected occupation at some point. Groundskeeper is more likely, as much as I hate it. It takes less training.
I'm good at
Sure.
these. I'll go to class.
So you took my spot. I've been hitting class the entire time. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. Did you just touch my Coke? It tastes like Pepsi. Damn right it does!
I mean, really?
A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that spell and get +2 smarts. Ah, it's Morrowind rules. Lately, you've been cute with Liam, but in an ironic sense. And he seems to tolerate you, which is the third base for Liam. So tonight you're having a picnic at the graveyard. It's like a date, except it totally isn't a date, because dates are super cliche.
Man, I hate Liam.
But it's totally a date.
Ah, good.
It's time. You gotta kiss him. You practice a lot with your pillow, which might or may not be a body pillow. Customized in real life, full body picture of Liam.
No!
Maybe. Here you go. You know what, Den? I've been thinking about the concept of kissing. And not because being with you makes me think about kissing. Don't you think kissing is such an outdated and vulgar concept? Your best way of showing your feelings is by putting your mouth over another person's mouth. But you wanted to put your mouth over his mouth, god damn it!
Spit on me.
Captain
nasty.
Man Bun wants to smooch.
Yeah, he's a...
Come on, Den. Prom isn't just around the corner. Quickly think of a never-before-seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. Sing to them.
Your feelings. Being figurative is for cowards. Real winners are always literal. Show Liam your feelings. Oh shit, well I am playing a zombie.
You're playing a zombie.
I'll just rip open my chest, right?
Yeah. That's so bold. You're ready to show Liam your feelings in a literal way. You start a magic ritual to give your feelings a physical form.
Oh.
Yes, there's a magical ritual for that. Magic is just stupid. Your feelings are many and complex. When putting all of them together into a physical form, it turns out they add up to the shape of a feral puma.
Okay.
What are you doing? First you spend an hour of our picnic ignoring me so you could scribble some weird runes on the ground. Oh yeah, that ritual took an hour, so you couldn't focus on Liam. And then you summon a freaking puma in the middle of it? Which is like the 5th to last thing I like at a picnic. Just between 2 pumas and gluten. Not cool, Den. I'll let you solve this yourself. So he leaves. Subduing a feral puma turns out to not be an easy task. If you lose those smarts and fun, it hurts big time.
Let's do this!
I don't know where to go since you took class from me.
Man, I'm just sabotaging myself.
Going to gym.
I really don't want to do
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit. Leading to a spectacular comeback. Natural born leader, I get in charm. Getting ready for another round of, you guessed it, dodgeball when Polly flags you down.
Hey, you know what I realized? Gym is the one time we're actually encouraged to judge the way students handle each other's balls.
Before you can even think of a response, a gigantic interdimensional rift opens in the gymnasium! And out pops the ever-persistent interdimensional prince!
Greetings, my love.
My dearest Lady Paulina, worry not, my love. I am here to whisk you away to the safety of my dimension.
Safety from what?
From what? Why, from this unceasing war you seem to always be caught in the middle of. Danger abounds all around you. Look at these uniformed soldiers. Look at these projectiles hurling through the air, often towards your gorgeous visage. Come, let me steal you away.
If you're using the word steal, it's a good sign this is not going in a great direction.
But the interdimensional prince is too focused on saving Polly from the horrors of war to listen to reason. He grabs her by the arm and is about to pull her through the interdimensional rift when you call out to him. If you're taking her, you must follow the rules of engagement and first speak to our highest ranking officer. Coach! A true hero wouldn't flee to safety. He would stay and fight this war for his love's honor. You need to be bold. Haha! Ah! You make a very excellent point, my friend. Fear not, Paulina. I will fight for your honor, defeat your enemies, and then abduct you back to my dimension.
Oh, perfect. Sounds great.
Alright, Paulina's army, time to defeat her attackers! For Paulina! The prince rushes the opposing team with gusto, ready to destroy the dastardly beings determined to hurt his uninterested bride. Unfortunately for him, Polly uses her psychic powers. What? You didn't know ghosts have psychic powers? And gave her team new instructions. Wait, she just texted them. Both dodgeball teams immediately pelt him with balls that they have, which is a lot of balls. And then the interdimensional prince is accosted from every side. No, Paulina, why? The betrayal, it hurts! And so do these balls! With a final ball to the head, ironically thrown by his beloved Polly herself, the interdimensional prince is knocked unconscious. A rift in space and time opens up, and a pair of concerned-looking servants carry the prince back through the rift, which then closes behind them.
Sweet! This is the most fun I've ever had playing dodgeball. We should knock people unconscious in PE every day, Pyro.
Man, if that doesn't sound romantic, what doesn't? You gain +2 fun, +1 charm, and -1 interdimensional prince. Sure.
I'm not gonna get anybody.
You can get Liam, or you can go for yourself. You did get a couple Zoe points, you might go for Zoe. You could try for Zoe.
I'm gonna try for Zoe.
Cause I'm gonna try for Miranda, I only got like 1 Miranda point.
Zoe in.
And I also got a Scott point. Scott's simple. No, let's go Miranda. I spent like 2 times you Miranda.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom.
Meh.
No, honey, I'd love to.
Meh.
But thing is, you know, Zoe plus Den doesn't add up to any funny or bullshit names. And everyone knows that's the first rule of choosing a date.
That's why you're here. Jaden.
Spoiler alert,
So not
you
this
suck.
time, okay? Call me if by any chance you change your name in the future, though.
What's this? A fanfic?
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on, you became a functional adult, now you're just an old person who sits at parks and talks to strangers about that time you almost go on a date with a Monster Prom. It's weird and as sad as it sounds.
Let's do this!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to Monster Prom with you.
Heck! My sisters told me that I could get diseases if I dated commoners. Stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline.
Disgusting.
It's okay, you moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person, eventually you meet a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date to Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, so Ash abandoned you the next day.
Oh my god.
And thus you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
We suck.
We did suck. Most likely to own a mayo jar as a pet. Most tentacles. 2 weeks from May, the most absurd weeks. Monster Prom on living their lives. And you know it's a life full of happiness. Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom. Which was actually kind of her job already? Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege.
Oh shit.
Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but he gets into a lot of weird stuff too. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. Because he ate all that homework.
You ate all that homework.
JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and as good-hearted as ever. For those 2 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and it was gone just like that. Battle for Monster ended then, call it youth. Unafraid. We'll watch the credits this time, because I like the pictures and the credits. And then we'll do some final thoughts. Yeah, concert with Catgirl. And Calculus and Polly. I like the board game picture. That's probably one of my favorite ones. I haven't seen the hot dog eating contest before. Yeah. Yeah, Jesse Cox, he also voices the coach. Oh no, don't lose up the succulents. Yeah. Dodge Boulder. Oh, that one's really cute too. I don't remember that one. Yeah, there's the board game one. But yeah, I like that pose when it's using anything. The player characters, yeah. Frank Juice.
The entrance right on time. Got your jockeys, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind. Get ready for
Man, I always forget about Van Helsing. She's super weird. There's a way to get her into a thing. I don't remember how. Oh, that was cute. No, Fuji's nice. That will show up in like every time. Susie Burnshaw voices Nora. Not even one with the new characters and, you know, second semester stuff. I love all their theater costumes. They're super cute. I didn't realize Jacksepticeye and Danny Sexton were I knew Aaron and I did not know Susie was. I didn't see Danny and I didn't realize Jacksepticeye is here. That, like, Jacksepticeye is the only, like, negative on this. Well, new image of the gallery. Do we unlock anything else new? Okay, no we did not. Well, we can mod it. I forgot about that. Let's go to final thoughts. Yeah, there's a mod tool button right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Final thoughts mode. So, it was not from the Game Grumps studio. They were just, they were, like, just a major part of it. It was before, it was, like, it came out, like, a year and a half, 2 years before, GoDaddy? Honky Daddy?
Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy. I don't think they were, like, the Grumps were just friends with everyone. I think Jesse Cox, like, whatever his YouTube circle is the main studio behind it. And the Grumps were just adjacent. Yeah, Dream Daddy. But yeah, I was going to post the rest of my schedule today for streaming, but my work time schedule is down today, Sunday. I was receiving emails for it all week. I forgot until I tried 3 times. Tomorrow is Persona. We're doing Nanico's Dungeon. Later this week is going to be more Mario. We're missing 17 stars? 15 stars? 15-ish stars. So we should get like 10, hopefully, in 3 hours. I now have made the public figure Facebook page, so you can join that if you're watching on YouTube, or, you know, you're one of the, if you're, or, you know, you're not on it yet. There's that. There's the player.me, but no one uses player.me except for other streamers. It's a weird thing, but I'm still using it. Yeah. We might, during the free, if we do have if my schedule is open, my free bonus day, I might do something super dumb there. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. The important thing is Persona's coming up, Nanico's Dungeon. Mario's finishing before Cyberpunk. And next week will probably be Jackbox unless something else pops up on the multiplayer day.
Hopefully something spooky.
Well, that'd be after Halloween next Sunday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can't do anything spooky on November 1st.
Yeah, huh?
No, I'll play a turkey-based game.
No.
I'll play
what?
turkey-based or pro. I hope. Do you want to say the phrase or should I?
And, most importantly, we love you.